What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another market forecast. Let's have a look on today's news calendar first. So, actually, on the week. Um, so we only have high impact news 8:30 a.m. New York local time now on the USD. All right. So we're pretty clear regarding news today. Uh, for the rest of the week, 8:30 a.m. on the next day, a Canadian CPI. We have also core retail on the USD. Wednesday we're pretty good regarding news. Thursday, yeah, only 8:30 a.m. high impact news on the USD. And on Friday, we're actually pretty clear regarding news too, right? So for today, we're only gonna have 8:30 a.m. News right on the New York market open. So yeah, I think we're pretty clear of news for today. So let's go to DXY. Let's go to the higher time frame. So let me do a little bit of a recap of the market narrative until this day. All right. So basically, we had a daily fair value gap on DXY, which price is still gravitating inside. Okay, and we also have a weekly order block. Okay, which price has been respecting. Um, but if we break it down to the lower time frames, you can see that price has been gravitating in this zone for a while. And to be honest, I don't like this narrative. It's not clear for me. Price looks choppy on higher time frames, but I believe we can look for levels of liquidity as targets. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Actually, the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute, we can see that price created a high on DXY, and actually it was displaced, creating a bullish order block, actually validating a bullish order block, and also creating a bullish fair value gap. Price did a very nice expansion to the upside, and now we may start to see a retracement into those zones, right? On the 5-minute, we have confluence validating that idea that price may bounce in the zones and after move up. So we also have a bullish order block and bullish fair value gap, which may be a good price swing idea, right? I believe it's likely that price will go to that region today and will start moving up. But since the overall market narrative is not good enough for me, in my opinion, I also believe that it's likely that price will just gravitate into this um, zone that it's already been gravitating into, and maybe start moving lower, not respecting the this daily and 4 hour fair value gap, and actually maybe start building movement lower. All right. So on Euro USD, oh, all right. On Euro USD, if we go to the daily time frame, unlike the DXY, we're gonna see that we have a fair value gap right here, all right, which price has closed above it on the last Friday, which, to be honest, this fact I dislike a lot. I really don't like it. It didn't respect the bearish order block. It didn't respect the bearish fair value gap on a daily time frame, and I really dislike it. But we are having we also have a 4 hour fair value gap, which price seem to be respecting, and we are having a good enough narrative on the lower time frame. So if we break down to the 1 hour time frame, you're gonna see that we had a displacement here uh, on this high, but it wasn't good enough. And we have to also consider that we are inside a 4 hour fair value gap. So buying here, it's not acceptable for me. Here's the midnight open price is above it. So any selling idea on Euro USD above it, it's actually good. But to be honest, I'm gonna wait for the market to maybe create the second entry, or I'm gonna trade with half of the position I usually trade, because the overall market narrative is not looking good, in my opinion. If we go down to the 15-minute time frame, you're gonna see that price created a bearish order block. It did a displacement. Maybe this is a liquidity pull. Did a very nice displacement, very nice market structure shift, and it also left a fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. And if we break it down to the 5 minute, we're going to see that there is also a fair value gap on the 5 minute, and there is also a fair value gap on the, oh, sorry, there's also a bearish order block on the 5 minute. All right. I don't know if I'm going to sell right on the first entry. Maybe I'll see what happens first. And if we have a confirmation that price really wants to move lower, all right, then I will probably enter. And of course, maybe with half the position size. Um, and I also think it's likely that price will not respect this 4 hour fair value gap because if we talk about market hierarchy, we're going to get to the conclusion that the daily fair value gap is way more impactful in market and way more important, and we should take way more consideration into this daily fair value gap compared to the 4 hour fair value gap. All right, so in hierarchy terms, this is not looking good. All right, regarding narrative in the market in the higher time frames. But if we go to the lower time frames, of course, we have a decent narrative, but the fact that we don't have a higher time frame narrative that is clear really not is really not interesting for me. Really not. It doesn't call my attention. I don't feel good with that price action that it has been delivering for now. All right. So for the market forecast for today, I think that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you like it, like down below. If you like the channel's content, please subscribe to it. Be careful today. The overall market narrative is not good, and when the market narrative is not good enough for me, I really don't feel fond of the market. I'm not interested in it as much as I would be, but it may be forming a nice narrative for now, at least on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and 5 minute time frame. But we have to keep in mind that it's not good. And also on the 30-minute time frame, if we pay attention, price is inside a fair value gap right now. All right, which if we stop to think and if we recall um, market hierarchy between the time frames, this fair value gap is most likely to be respected than this fair value gap right here on the lower time frames, which may mean that we will have a reaction here. This fair value gap won't be respected, and we'll have a movement up, all right, to the upside. So I probably won't take this entry. I will see how price reacts to it. I'll see how price reacts to this fair value gap again if it comes back to it after going up, and then I'll start looking for entries. All right, we still have time before the New York kill zone, so we're good. We also have a 5 minute order block here on the 5 minute time frame, which is bullish, which also validates an idea of price bouncing in this zone. All right, so be extra careful today. We can see that um, we have counter narratives in the market, and when this happens, this is not good. All right, this is not a high probability scenario that the market has been building up for us to trade. All right, so wait for confirmation, wait for validation, wait for proper market narrative, and after that we can trade. Otherwise, lower your risk and be extra careful. Okay, so thank you very much. Now I finished, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.